And now David is working with the Yorkville University. So David, tell me something about Yorkville University, where it is situated. What are the things that make this university unique?
So thank you very much. In terms of our campuses, we have two amazing campuses, one located in Vancouver, one located in Toronto, the two biggest metropolitan cities in Canada.
All right. And what about the fee structure of Yorkville?
Yeah, so we have very flexible fee payment structure.
A lot of students from India are, basically very much interested when it comes to scholarship part. Tell me, what are the type of scholarships that university provides?
Absolutely. For students here in India and around the globe, the international education itself is such a big investment. So we understand that, and we offer entrance scholarship of.
And you just mentioned that there are a lot of on-campus jobs for students as well. So what are the type of jobs on campus that the university provides?
Yeah, absolutely. So one great example is every time I go onto campus, I see students working at the front desk, right? That's just one very good example about on-campus work opportunities. And also, depending on which department you're interested in, which faculty you're interested in, there's always going to be part-time jobs with professors, for example, or other opportunities, whether it's volunteer opportunities or whether it's paid opportunities for our students. As you know, Canada, currently we have an aging population, which means in the next 10, 20 or 30 years, people like myself, I'll be retiring. So we need more people, more international students. And we're building houses, we're building restaurants, we're building hospitals, government buildings, right?
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel of the Immigration Gurus. My name is Raghav Chanda and this is Talk with TIG, a podcast series in which we try to tell you what's best for you if you are planning to study abroad. And today I have a very special guest with me. He has an experience of over a decade in the education industry. His name is Mr. David Joe. Hi sir, welcome to the Immigration Gurus.
Thank you very much. Hello everyone.
David, you have been working in this industry for the last 10 years. Tell me something that you think is very important when it comes to the education.
Getting a quality education, no matter where you choose, is extremely important. Canada has world-renowned education, and similar at Yorkville, which we'll talk about it in a little bit, but definitely choosing the right destination, choosing the right program, choosing the right degree will set you up for a success.
And one more thing about David, he is from China and he did his education from Canada. So what is something that you think is unique about the Canadian education system?
Absolutely. Great question. So not only does Canada have world-class education, Canada as a country is extremely multicultural, which means you have the ability as an international student to learn and interact with other international students from all around the globe. That will help you with your perspective. That will make you more well-rounded and be a better, not only a person, but also an employee no matter where you go.
And you told me that you have done a business degree. So what is the difference between a degree and a diploma when it comes to education?
Great question. As you know, today's society and today's economy, everything is getting more and more competitive. For a lot of the business careers, whether you're going with public sector, private sector, government jobs, the bare minimum is a degree. So choosing a degree for these type of fields will definitely help you get into the career that you're passionate about. And also it can help you upgrade later on if you're looking for a master's or PhD, which the bare minimum for admission is a 4-year degree.
And now David is working with the Yorkville University. So David, tell me something about Yorkville University, where it is situated. What are the things that make this university unique?
So thank you very much. In terms of our campuses, we have two amazing campuses, one located in Vancouver, one located in Toronto, the two biggest metropolitan cities in Canada. And I'm sure you know there's a huge South Asian and Indian population within these two cities. So it's not going to be hard for you to find the food that you like or the support that's needed. In terms of programs, we have amazing business program with different disciplines, especially in things like energy management, supply chain management, as well as project management. We have our incredible interior design program, which was rated #1 interior design program in Canada, as well as for those who have a creative side. We have our creative arts department and a creative arts bachelor degree for those who want to get into the entertainment industry, such as Bollywood, for example, or to work in Canada.
All right. So, what are the basic requirements that a student must fulfill to get admission into the Yorkville University?
Definitely. So they must minimum finish their high school, right? If you have a diploma or degree here in India, that is also eligible. You potentially can have some transfer credits, but those are determined on a case-to-case basis. So bare minimum high school graduate, and then we will look at your transcript and go from there.
All right. And what about the fee structure of Yorkville?
Yeah, so we have very flexible fee payment structure and a very affordable tuition as well. So generally we say we have the most affordable tuition across Canada, and especially in metropolitan cities such as Toronto and Vancouver.
And let's talk about the turnaround time. How much time does the university take to issue an offer letter?
So issue letter, we generally say within 24 hours as long as we have a complete package. With our partners such as yourself, we can definitely do this for anyone who is interested. And of course, with your support, we can help as many students as there are interested in Canada.
Because a lot of students from India are, basically very much interested when it comes to scholarship part. Tell me, what are the type of scholarships that university provides?
Absolutely. For students here in India and around the globe, the international education itself is such a big investment. So we understand that, and we offer entrance scholarship of $10,000 Canadian to all of our international students. And as well as for those students who qualify academically, there's an additional $10,000 scholarships waiting for them on their offer letter. So potentially, when we have a qualified student, there are up to $20,000 scholarship Canadian for those international students. And we have on-campus and off-campus work opportunities, which I'm sure we'll touch upon later on.
Yeah, so you recently just mentioned that there are a lot of students from the Asian background. So what are the type of, student support that they're going to get when they admit into this university?
Yeah, absolutely. So Yorkville, like a lot of institutions across Canada, we have international student population, and we understand their needs are going to be a little bit different than our domestic students. So during the orientation week, we make sure all of our students know the different type of services we offer, whether it's immigration services, whether it's academic services, whether it's career services or peer tutoring. Different clubs we offer, different events and activities that we hold on and off campus. All these services and activities are meant for international students to feel part of the community and be part of our school community as well. We want them to be successful, both academically and also socially with our other students.
Okay, one thing that I feel that India misses out is that work while you earn opportunities in India are very limited. And you just mentioned that there are a lot of on-campus jobs for students as well. So what are the type of jobs on campus that the university provides?
Yeah, absolutely. So one great example is every time I go onto campus, I see students working at the front desk. Right? That's just one very good example about on-campus work opportunities. And also, depending on which department you're interested in, which faculty you're interested in, there's always going to be part-time jobs with professors, for example, or other opportunities, whether it's volunteer opportunities or whether it's paid opportunities for our students. And as an international student in Canada, you're legally able to work up to 24 hours a week. Our career services will help you look for opportunities off campus if that's what you're looking for.
All right, let's talk about the faculty. I have heard that the faculty of the university is quite experienced. So can you please tell us about that as well?
Of course. So all of our faculties are currently in the industry that they're teaching, which means not only the students are going to get the most up-to-date education, most up-to-date curriculum, they also have the opportunity to network through their faculty. We have different events throughout the year that allows our students to network with industry leaders and companies within the industry to help them prepare for their graduation and eventually entering the career workforce.
All right, let's talk about some specific courses for students from India. There are basically 3 to 4 streams in India: science and commerce, medical, as well as the humanities. What courses they can enroll in, each type of, the stream? people choose?
Yeah, of course. So I think from a business perspective, it's very popular for all of our international students, especially here in India. So for one that I'll talk about a little bit, is about our project management. So project management in our business administration, we are the only university across Canada that offers it in a bachelor degree. So just so you know, project management as an industry is a 600,000 job industry, right? So anything you can think of, public sector, private sector, healthcare, anything that has a project most likely will need a project manager. So definitely within the Canada economy, as we grow, we will need more people in these type of fields to help us grow from an economy point of view. And another one I want to touch upon is our interior design program. Our interior design program has been rated #1 interior design program in Canada. As you know, Canada currently we have an aging population, which means in the next 10, 20, or 30 years, people like myself, I'll be retiring. So we need more people, more international students, and we're building houses, we're building restaurants, we're building hospitals, government buildings, right? So all these will need an interior designer. Starting salary for an interior designer is anywhere between 50 to 70,000. Once you have a couple of years of experience within the industry, your salary can be up to 100,000 or more, right? Having that type of salary, having that type of career, and living in a medium or small size city in Canada, your life is pretty much set.
And what about the medical background, the science courses?
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely look at interior design as a good choice. Energy management, for example, supply chain management. As you know, Canada is a very natural resource heavy country, right? We're heavy in lumber, minerals, natural gas, oil, and all these industries will need people from supply chain management, project management, and as well as the energy management.
All right, let's talk about some post-study benefits as well. People from Asian countries are very much interested in this, that they are investing so much in their education. Then what are the benefits they're going to read from it?
Of course, besides the fact that our programs are eligible for the postgraduate work permit, which means once the student successfully completes our program, they're eligible to apply for that 3-year work permit, that we have our career services, which means while they're studying with us, we will prepare the students for the workforce, which means we will help them with their interview skills, help them with their resume writing, help them finding a job, knowing where to look, and help them network so that once they do successfully graduate from our program, they'll be well equipped into whatever destination, whatever industry that they're looking to get into.
For that, David, last piece of advice for students who are wishing to study at Yorkville.
So at Yorkville, we will welcome you with open arms. We have various different services for both domestic and international students. No matter if you come to Yorkville, no matter if you come to Canada, which we would love to see you, or any other destination that our partner here can support you in, please remember that as an international student, it is up to you to make sure that you are successful. Don't be shy. Go out, interact with people, learn from other cultures. The more you put in, the more you will get out of from it. And if you do come to Canada, as I mentioned, we have great healthcare, great education, great lifestyle. We would love for you to stay with us, be successful with us, and build a family, become Canadians. However, if Canada is not your final destination, that's okay. Because not only can you take our degree, take the education, take the experience to wherever you want to go, you will be an amazing ambassador for India, and you will be equally amazing ambassador for Canada. And that's all we can hope for.
Thank you so much for joining us here tonight, David. Thank you so much, everyone who has been patiently watching this. If you also want to study at Yorkville University, you can contact the Immigration Gurus. Thank you so much, and we shall see you in the next one. Thank you so much, David.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.